What's up, guys? We have a 41 SeaHunter catamaran behind me, an absolute beast of a boat, and we're about to jump on. I've never been on board, but we're about to jump on and we're gonna see what they got for us today. So immediately as we step on board here from the starboard side, we can see some very, very big statements made in the back of this boat, and that is, with it being a catamaran, historically they do not need as much horsepower to go near as fast. However, this boat has 400 Mercury Verado V8s, so it absolutely has to push this boat to crazy speeds. I know it does. This is an 80+ mile-an-hour boat. I know for a fact. So now as we move a little bit further forward, you can see they have a starboard side and a port side live well, which I think are really, really big deals. Another thing that I like that usually is only on the catamaran boats is they actually have a dive door where you can walk through right here in the middle. It's absolutely center line, so when it is rocking and rolling, you have a nice spot, or the best spot possible, to be able to get right off the back of the boat. So now, as we look a little bit forward here, we're going to sit down and we're going to see that behind the helm chair, they have actually a 3-person seating. You can actually kind of tell with the diamond stitching where they think you should seat, but personally you could fit 4, possibly even 5 people if they are small children right here, no problem whatsoever. So let's go ahead and move up the starboard side, and we're going to come to the row behind the helm chairs, and we're going to look back, and again they have the same kind of diamond stitch pattern for up to 3 people, and these I think are phenomenal seats because you get to feel everything the captain feels without having to have any of the responsibilities of actually driving the boat. The only thing I would like to see on this boat that you do not see is some armrest, but other than that I think this is really just a phenomenal setup. So now as we move a little bit forward, you can see there's still the 3 captain's chairs right here. They all have their own armrest, which I really, really like. They have their own flip down bolsters, and we're about to step in the captain's chair and see what we feel about it in a second here. So let's go ahead and step up in here. And from here, you can see I'm 6'3", you're eye level with me. You have great visibility looking out the front of the boat. And another feature that I really like is that the captain's chair and the wheel and everything is actually center line, so you can sit in the middle and be directly center line with the boat, which I think is a huge, huge deal. So you have your Mercury engine controls over here. You have 3 16-inch Garmin's here, could possibly be 20, I'm not sure, but they are gigantic. And then one thing you have is you have your engine controls right here, and then your joystick a little bit underneath the steering wheel next to it. Personally, I would like to see the joystick maybe on this side or even over here or up here somewhere, so you can just have a little bit easier way to get to it. Underneath the steering wheel, I think could pose some issues, but I really, really like that, and I really, really like how they do the 2 cup holders on either side. And also, not to mention, they have a very high footrest, so now I'm sitting down and I'm even taller than I was standing up. So for any of you shorter captains out there, I think that is a great feature that this boat has. So let's go ahead and let's move further up the starboard side here, and we're going to go all the way to the bow and we're going to look back. Now, because this is a catamaran, actually, they do not have the U-shaped or V-shaped seating in the front like most center consoles, but they do have such an immense amount of space up here in the bow. It feels like you are on a boat that is like 70 feet long. So now if you look back, one thing that I really like that they did is with the lounge chairs, they have them completely separate to the point to where you can put phones or waters or something in between, and they're not going to move all around while you're underway. One thing that I would like to see, however, is some armrest on either side, or maybe even a shared one in the middle. It seems kind of sunk down. Maybe a little spot for storage even, but again, this boat is an absolute monster fishing machine. So fishing is its main priority, so let's not take away from that. As you can see, you have 5 rod holders coming down right here. You have rod holders going down the entire gunnel side, and then you have rod holders likewise on the other side as well, 5 going down, and then rod holders going down the entire gunnel, as you can see. So now as we move back, let's go ahead and check out the inside here, and then we're going to go ahead and talk about the top of this boat. So as you come in the inside is very, very small, but again, this boat is meant for fishing. You come in here, you have your head, you have a little bit of space to put some dry storage in case you cross into the Bahamas or other things like that. And then not to mention, you have all of your tabs and switches in here as well, and you have access to your batteries and other sorts of things like that, and all of your navigation controls that are on the dash panel. So now let's go ahead and let's go back up to the front of the boat to talk about the flying bridge. So let's go up and do that because this flying bridge is something that has to be mentioned. So as you look back at this flying bridge, it is an absolute beast. You get to sit up there, it's center line, the black powder coat I absolutely love this. I think it is absolutely phenomenal. I love how they have all of the controls up there. There's room for 2 up there. You have the seat backs, you have the bolsters, you have everything you need up there to have a phenomenal time on the water, and I think that is a huge, huge deal. Now, one last thing I want to talk about on this boat that I think is the biggest deal of this whole boat is the amount of fish box space you have. You have this here, which I could get down and lay in this at 6'3", 190 pounds. I could fit in there no problem. And I could do the same likewise on this side, and then there's more fish boxes going down the port and the starboard side as well. So at the end of the day, I would have to say this boat is an absolute fishing beast. If you're looking for a family comfortable cruiser, this is not the boat for you. But if you're looking for a tournament fisher that gets it done on the water day in and day out at speeds that nobody else can match, then this is the boat for you, no doubt about it. Alrighty guys, so that was the walkthrough of the 41 dual hull SeaHunter. I think it was an absolutely phenomenal boat. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and even turn on the post notification bell if you don't want to miss all of the content I have coming from the show. I already have 12 or 13 videos backlogged that are going to be going up, and it is only the start of the second day. So I want to be your eyes and ears. Anything you want to see, if you can't get to the show due to COVID or other reasons, whatever it may be, drop a comment below, and I'm going to do my best to make sure I can get to all of those boats. Even if I can't get to them at the show, I'll do my best to get in touch with the manufacturer after the show and get on the boats in the coming months after the show. Because again, I want to be your eyes and ears. I want to post videos that you guys want to see. So thank you for coming along for the ride with me today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you along on another video.